Okay, for this question, right, you can actually do it by reasoning. Okay, but I'm just going to show you how, okay? Figure 1 shows a square tile made out of 2 black squares, P and Q, and 2 identical white rectangles, R. The length of one side of square Q is twice the length of one side of square P. So if I draw this out in a bigger version, right? So I'm just going to draw it out in a bigger version. I'm going to have a square here. It's going to look something like this. I'm going to draw it in 3 by 3. Why am I drawing it in 3 by 3? I'm going to show you why. Okay, this is Q. This is P. So they are saying that this is 2 times of this. This is 1 time. So it means that because this is a square, so it must be 2 by 2. This is also a smaller square, so this is 2 by 2. So actually this figure 1 itself, right, is actually 3 by 3, which is over here. Okay, so when the first question it says what fraction of the square tile in figure 1 is made out of black squares? So if you count the number of grids here, it will be 5 out of 9. There will be 5 units that are shaded and there are a total of 9 parts. Okay, now if I have one figure like that, there's quite a lot. If you see over this side in this figure, right, there's quite a lot of figure 1. That means this is being placed here, this is being placed here, this is being placed here, this is being placed here. Okay, I just want you to take a look. If I have one of this, my fraction is, I'm going to use the other side of the ruler. If I have one of this, my fraction is 5 out of 9. Okay, what happens if I have 2 of this? Does the fraction change? I'm not sure. I'm just going to show you by drawing. So if just now we drew the figure 3 by 3, right? So we're going to draw a figure 3 by 3 also to illustrate something that I want you to understand why. If I have 3 by 3 here, just now we shaded this, right? We have 5 out of 9. So if I have another one here by the side, so I've already drawn this here. So if I have another one by the side, it will be also 3 by 3. Okay, let's see. This I shade 1, 2, 3, 4. Just now when I figure 1, my fraction was 5 out of 9. Now I have 2 of this side by side, so I'm going to count. My total number of shaded parts is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I will have 10. And my total number of squares will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Is 10 out of 19. What is the simplest form of 10 out of 18? What is the simplest form for 10 out of 18? 10 out of 18, right, you will also go back to 5 out of 9, which means to say that if I have 2 figures, my fraction of the shaded part is 5 out of 9 as well. So does it matter how many of these do I have? It doesn't matter how many of this do I have. The main thing is, the more figure that I put, no matter how many I fill it up with, the fraction of the shaded part forever will be 5 out of 9. Because of this sentence here, it says that completely covered with square tiles. This is the part that tells us that there is no part here that is not covered up nicely. Everyone is covered up nicely with this. So which means to say that this whole figure, I can say that 5 out of 9 of this whole figure is shaded. Okay, but it says to find the total area of the floor covered by black squares. I need to find the area of this whole square first. So my first step will be 18 times 18. I'll get 324. 324 refers to this big square here. But you must know that out of this big square, only 5 out of 9 is black. So I will do 5 out of 9 times 324. If you use your calculator, right, your answer will be 180. So this question, we need to be very, very careful whereby I need to put my values in, number transfer. I also need to do my units check. For this, when you're asking about area, it's not square centimeters. This will be square meters. So meters, and then you put a 2 on top. All right, this is for question 70.